Hi everyone, I hope you're doing well today. Today I am here with another installment of my product Empties, and this is just going to be running through really quickly things that I have finished up or things I'm done with entirely. And I'm going to get started because this one is very beloved and near and dear to my heart. I had Instagrammed a picture of this not long ago, but my favorite hair dryer I've had since I think I was in college. It finally died after all of these years. It kind of fell apart, but not only that, but it just doesn't heat anymore, and it has a cold shot setting, which it kind of sticks, so that doesn't work either. So basically my hair dryer is done. This was a very old Revlon Quiet Power, and it's just well loved, well used, and went through many years with me. So I feel like I should give it a proper memorial and memorialize it on YouTube. I have to say I'll probably go with the Revlon brand when I get a new one. It is a little bit too soon for me to get a new hair dryer because it's so close to Christmas. So I do like to leave things like that open for the holidays, being that it's this close. I'll just let my hair air dry naturally or put it up until it's dry. But yes, I'm definitely gonna miss it. The next thing up in my bag, which is completely full to the brim, is going to be my Olay Venus razor, and I know you guys know that I really like these. These are the green ones that have the blue moisture strip at the top. I really like these. These are the disposable ones. I feel like you get a really good length of use out of this. I can use these almost 2 months and the moisture strip stays going strong at the top. I feel like it gives you a great close shave. It doesn't nick my skin or cut me or anything like that, or make me feel like I get razor burn when I shave my legs or maybe my bikini line or my armpits or anything like that. I like the disposables because pretty much the actual length of it, the handle part of it, gets a little bit grimy in the shower too. So not only do I like getting a fresh shaver head, I also like getting a fresh razor entirely. So I just toss this one in the trash and I get basically a brand new razor when I use the disposable ones. This took me several months to use up because I really don't use it that often. Is the Clean and Clear Morning Burst Facial Scrub, and the product looks like this. And I really like this facial scrub, especially if perhaps you are maybe younger and you're just looking into doing skin exfoliation. I feel like this is gentle enough that it wouldn't upset the pH balance of your skin. It says it has bursting beads that wake you up by gently exfoliating skin with vitamin C and ginseng. Okay, well, it just doesn't give you that much of a scrub factor. So if you're really looking for something to turn over your cells and give you that gritty type scrub, I don't recommend this particular scrub. I do feel like it's gentle enough if you want to try exfoliation and maybe you're sensitive to harsh scrubs. This would be a good one to try. If I could get past the smell of it. It's supposed to have a fresh citrus scent, but I feel like the smell just kind of smells like citronella mixed with orange, and I don't like the smell of citronella. I didn't care for the smell of this, but it is a good product. It is very affordable if perhaps you're trying to find a good scrub. Shower gels, I have the Softsoap Juicy Pomegranate Mango Infusions, and I have the Olay Luscious Embrace Moisturizing Body Wash. And this is the crushed orchid extract with jojoba butter. The problem that I have with any of the soft soap ones in general, I love the smell of this. It's such a juicy, zingy pomegranate smell, but it's so liquidy that I feel like you can really waste this product very easily, because when you go to pour it out on your loofah, it literally pours out almost like water. I feel like you can kind of overshoot the sponge, or you could easily use too much in one application. You may squeeze a little and lose like the first third of your bottle because it comes out so quickly. So I feel like this you could easily waste. But aside from the smell, it really doesn't do anything spectacular for my skin, so I don't recommend this one unless you like it based on scent alone. I probably wouldn't repurchase this. Now, I do really recommend this one because for the simple fact that it has moisture in it. I feel like when I take a shower and I use this on my skin, it really moisturizes my dry skin, areas that I have that are dry. And I also feel like as soon as I get out of the shower, I don't have to rush to put on the body lotion. I just feel like this gives me such a nice layer of just smooth, silky moisture on my skin, and I feel like I have to use less moisturizer because of this product. And when I don't use it, then I can definitely tell, because I just miss the feeling of having that added, you know, moisture barrier on my skin. So I highly recommend this one, and I will continue to repurchase this one time and again. This one actually was in rotation, so I completely forgot about this one. It was the Amber Romance by Victoria's Secret, and I really love the Amber Romance smell. To me, it smells like a warm bake shop. It smells like a sugar cookie type warm buttery frosting cake, cupcake, all the above girly scent. It's a warmer, more mature smelling, I guess, sweetsy smell, if I can explain it like that. Now, I don't like the body wash. I don't feel like it doesn't lather well. It doesn't do anything in terms of moisture. I feel like all it does is smell good. And even so, the Amber Romance scent of this body gel does not smell anything like the spray to me. I feel like this one is a lot deeper and kind of stronger and more pungent than the actual body spray. Highly recommend the body spray, and it's especially nice and warm and cozy for the holidays. So if you have a chance to smell Amber Romance, go for the spritz. I wouldn't recommend the gel, especially if it's like a two for or a buy one. I wouldn't waste my money on the shower gel. I would go with the lotion and also the body spray. I also have an empty Equate Acetone Strengthening Nail Polish Remover, and it looks like this. I have no problem purchasing the in-store brands, and this one actually came from Walmart, and this one is the acetone. Now there's debates about whether acetone is good or not for your nails, but I'm telling you, I use this constantly. My nails are healthy, they're great. I do polish changes like every 1 to 2 days, just depending on the polish. As soon as I get a chip, I kind of try to change it, and I go through these like crazy, and I have no problem at 97 cents or so a pack. I just pick up whatever the in-house brand is, and I use it happily, and I highly recommend these, and I will continue to repurchase these. I used up another one of my favorite deodorants. This is the Certain Dry AM, and this is the scented stick. And it looks like this. I use this in conjunction with the roll-on, and I feel like this just keeps me fresh all day, totally eliminates the sweat factor. It just takes away any type of armpit odor or anything like that, especially if you're worried about underarm smell or something like that. Like, I'm an armpit anal person. I don't want to be the smelly one. And with this, you have no worries. This actually just does awesome for that, and it's pretty much the strongest that you can get without going towards the prescription strength. The Fekkai Shea Butter Moisturizing Shampoo and Moisturizing Conditioner. I want to say I got out of the sample kit, I got 3 uses of the shampoo and 2 uses of the conditioner, and quite frankly, it wasn't anything that I would want to repurchase again. The smell of this to me, it smells like cheap shampoo and conditioner from a hotel. Like, you know that like sickeningly sort of sweet, flowery, fakey smell, like they overuse the essences or the smells of things. I feel like that's what happened with this. It just smells like fakey shampoo and conditioner. It just smells like it's over scented, and it underperforms in my book. I feel like there's nothing moisturizing about this product. It didn't do anything for my hair, nothing for detangling. Not to say that it wouldn't work for you, but personally, I couldn't stand the smell, and I really didn't feel like it did anything enough for my hair for me to justify spending the money on the Fekkai line and not seeing the results that I was hoping for. Next, for hair care, I have the Wen Winter Vanilla Mint, and it looks like this. This is a seasonal scent. They do have a variety of scents in the Wen hair care line, and I'm at the end of the bottle, and I feel like I could just go ahead and include it because it's pretty much empty. I already mentioned this product before in another video, I'll link it below, but one of the things I really like about Wen is the fact that it is so conditioning. Now, for those of you that aren't familiar with Wen is actually a co-wash product, or a condition wash product. Basically, the purpose of condition washing is to use a conditioner to cleanse and moisturize your scalp, as well as cleanse and moisturize your hair. Now, you're not actually using any type of sulfates or anything like that, no lathering whatsoever. It's hard to say that because you do technically wash your hair. I hope it makes sense, but it's basically just using a conditioner to cleanse your hair over and over again. Now, for me, that doesn't personally work as just my sole method of cleansing, because I really have to have that lather factor. I am just so used to it, and I'm so set in my ways, and my scalp is so oily that I feel like I can't co-wash alone. I really need to be able to strip the oils out of my hair like every other day, but what I like about this is this replenishes the oil that I'm stripping with conditioner. It just makes my hair feel super silky. It adds a dimension of shine that I've never seen from any other product, and I actually just ordered, since this one ran out, a 5-piece 16-ounce kit where I can sample all of the different scents at full size. And I ordered it from QVC, so I'll be working through those, and I will definitely do a separate review on Wen hair care if you guys are interested, and I'll post that at a later date. I actually tried out the CeraVe PM. I had purchased it, and I wanted to incorporate another cream other than the one I was using that had hyaluronic acid, preferably something that I could find readily at a drugstore. That way, if I ran out of it, I could always run out in a pinch and grab it and use it, but unfortunately, CeraVe was not for me. I had a really kind of unfortunate reaction to it. The first day that I used it, I noticed that night I went to sleep and had no problems with it. My skin felt pretty good. I noticed I felt like the lotion just felt really filmy on my skin, kind of like I had a layer of film on my skin that didn't quite go away. But when I woke up the next day, absentmindedly, I wasn't thinking about it. I just noticed as I went about through the day that my forehead was itching, and I'm like, oh, it's probably just my hair being in the way because my bangs are always all over the place. But my forehead kept itching really bad, and I didn't like the way that felt, and I didn't even think about it being the lotion that I was using. So I used it again that night, and I'm like, gosh, no, my face just feels like it has this mask on it. Like it just has this film-like layer on it that just felt not clean and almost a little bit greasy. It's supposed to soak in really well, but for me, I could feel it just sitting on my skin. And of course that, by feeling it, made it that much worse because then I kept thinking about it. So anyways, I went to sleep, woke up again, and there we go again with the itching forehead. Only my cheeks were itching, and I was definitely knowing that I was having a reaction at that point. I started to get bumps on my chin, like right across here, and then I got two cystic type, that is a tongue twister. I got two cystic type acne marks. I got one which is still clearing up. It's right here. It's big, honking huge on my lip, and then one right smack dab in the middle of my eyes. And I knew at that point CeraVe was not going to work for me. So unfortunately, I can't recommend that product, especially if you have super sensitive skin and you have oily skin to boot, because I have a T-zone and I'm slightly dry through here, but for the most part, I'm very oily and very sensitive. And it did not work well with my skin. Now, it may work for you, but I just did not have a pleasant experience with it. So I definitely returned that straight back to the store and got a refund on that. Okay, next up I have the Burts Bees Coconut Oil Foot Cream with Vitamin E, and this is a small sample size, but they do have larger sizes of this. Coconut oil can be greasy, and for me that's a downside because I use 100% cotton jersey sheets. So if you get into the bed straight away and you have this on your feet and you like smear your foot down the sheets like to put them under the covers, it can leave like a greasy sort of a mark on your covers, kind of like a grease stain, which is pretty gross. And also you have to wear socks after you use this, because if you don't, you're going to wind up having an issue with grease everywhere. Like you could probably slip if you apply this to your feet and try to walk straight away. No matter how much you rub it in, you're still gonna have grease on your feet. So you have to be super careful. Now, if you are really experiencing cracked heels, this may work for you. Or if you have just a really bad issue with dry skin on your feet, just make sure if you try this to use some type of cotton socks over it, because it's definitely gonna be like really slippery when you use this. And for me, it smells divine. It smells amazing, but I guess my feet just aren't that bad, so it was a little bit too much for me, so I won't be using this again. And last but not least on my list, I used to love when I was younger to put glue on my hands and let it dry and then peel it off. Like, oh, it was so like zen-like for me. I really love that feeling. And I happened to see this at the store, and this is the Green Tea Peel-Off Detox and Pore Cleansing Mask. Squeezed lemon and green tea, actually. And the package looks like this. It's just a little disposable pouch. It's one-time use only. Now, the package is a little deceiving because it makes it look like the mask is more of a meringue-like texture, but this mask is actually very much like honey. It looks a lot like honey with a liquidier consistency, and it's a bit runny. So basically you have to carefully pour it out onto your finger, and then you just spread it all over your face. Now, it gives you more than enough to do your entire face, and you could actually run it down onto your neck if you like. I personally thought it was a little bit gummy and drippy, so I just kept it confined to my face, and I was kind of worried at first that it wasn't going to dry and I was just going to have to scrub all this off of my face, but it actually dried, and I had a great time with it because once it was dry, I sort of felt that like tight feeling, and I knew I was ready, and I had so freaking much fun peeling this off of my face. I literally peeled it off and I was like, arr! And I just loved it. Call me nerdy, I don't care, but I really like the feel of it, and I wouldn't say it did anything fabulous for your skin. It's not about that. I think this is more of a novelty product because, well, I guess the good thing is it didn't break me out and I didn't have a bad reaction, and I, like I said, have uber sensitive skin. So if you're wanting to try something fun for maybe a spa night, or just because it's just fun peeling stuff off of your face, then I highly recommend this because it's going to be about $2 or something, and it's just a lot of fun, and it smells really nice too. So I had a fun time using that. And that is it. That is it for my product empties, and I am going to start filling up the bag again with more product empties for the next go round. So if you have any questions about any of the products that I mentioned, please list them below and I will get back to you with the answers on that. And I hope to see you guys in my next video, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye!